Hey everybody, what's up? Michael here. Today is my day off from work. I had to take a day off because the company I work for, we specialize in order fulfillment of Forest Service orders and a few other orders that we have to fulfill for the customers. And since we're not busy, the co-workers that I work with, they're either given the day off or they've left early. So that's where I'm at right now, taking the day off. But I'm not talking about, taking days off in this video. But this is not the whole plan of this video. Actually, what I'm going to talk about is AMC, Jeep, and Renault. Now, Jeep is still there. Jeep has not changed, except for different, manufacturers of Jeep. But I'm also talking about AMC and Renault. And we all know what AMC stands for. And people mispronounce that word as Renault. That's not the correct word. The correct word is Renault. So N-A-U-L-T is silent. But when I was a little kid, when I was born, that was when AMC was still around, but it wasn't around for a long period of time. So just scrolling through and click on see more. And then this tells you about the different models of Jeeps, the AMC Rambler. And there's even a value guide for 1983 with the AMC vehicles. There's my favorite place right there. Ooh, Toyota. Okay, but this is what I'm talking about right there. So these are all the Renault vehicles from the 1980s. You can see AMC, Jeep, Renault, and there's the Renault logo. Now, as you know, the Jeep Cherokee Xj, it went on sale. It was manufactured in 1984 as the XJ. But the Jeep Comanche, which is based on the Cherokee, would not be in production until 2 years later. And there's the Jeep Comanche at the bottom, and the Renault, I think that's the Renault Alliance. This is from 1986, by the way. And then scrolling through here, these are all the different models. We used to get Renault back in the 1980s when I was a little boy, but we don't get those at all anymore unless they were a very rare find or have turned into Swiss cheese by now. And there's the Renault Encore. The current Encore model that we get is not Renault, but Buick. I wonder why Buick wanted to use the Encore name. Anyways, that's not the point here. And then there's the Jeep Cherokee Xj, which came out in 1984 until 2001. But this is from a 1986 article. And it says Renault Fuego. The Jeeps did come with the turbo diesels, which I'm going to explain right now. Okay, well, I don't know if you can see it closely, but there's a Renault 2.1 4-cylinder turbo diesel, and you can't see it that close either, but there's a turbo. It's in this 1986 Jeep Comanche, and then over there is a closer view of it, and it's in a 1986 Cherokee. You can see the lower mounted turbo right there. It's a 2.1 liter. So, and I don't know why this YouTube user wanted to write TDI. It's not a TDI. It's a turbocharged diesel, but it's indirect injected. What is wrong with these people? And then there's another Renault 2.1 liter right there. It's got to be out of a Jeep somewhere. There's a turbo. There's all your belts and everything. Sadly, the 2.1 Renault turbo diesels would only be available in the Jeep Cherokee and Comanche for a short time. And I've only seen quite a few of them on YouTube, not in real life. There's a Renault Espis. But all you Europeans get is the most awesome cars. In the meantime, we get like nothing. And then there's the top of the motor right there. And then there's your injection pump down there. And there's the idle speed control. You can rev the engine however you like. There's a turbo. Nobody's not that bad on it. Okay, now that the YouTube video that I just showed you guys, it was like from 5 years ago, and I've watched the video dozens of times, or more than dozens of times. So this is a little bit of history on AMC on Wikipedia. It was founded by the 1954 merger of Nash Kelvinator Corporation and Hudson Motor Car Company. At the time was the largest corporate merger in U.S. history. AMC went on to compete with the Big Three, Ford, GM, and Chrysler, with its small cars, including the Rambler American, Hornet, Gremlin, and Pacer. Muscle cars including the Marlin, Amex, and Javelin. And early four-wheel drive variants of the Eagle, America's first true crossover. And when Wikipedia put first true crossover, they were talking about the Eagle, AMC Eagle wagon and the AMC Eagle SX4 hatchbacks. So Renault went into AMC in 1979, and the company was ultimately acquired by Chrysler. At its 1987 demise, the New York Times said AMC was never a company with the power or the cost structure to compete confidently at home or abroad. So, sorry if I'm going to scroll too quickly, but I want to go back to the 1980s version. You can see all the AMC vehicles there. Alright. So, they're talking about Renault. There's a Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Okay. There's the AMC Eagle wagon my great-grandfather had. And look at this one right there. The last AMC Eagle was built on December 14th, 1987. So, during that time, AMC was gone because Chrysler brought them out. And there was no more Big Four. It's now the Big Three. Okay, so here it is. Jeeps. More beneficial to AMC's future was the introduction of an all-new line of compact Jeep Cherokee and Wagoneer models in the autumn of 1983 for the 1984 model year. They initially used the AMC 150 cubic inch 2.5 liter 4-cylinder with a carb, and a GM built 2.8 liter carbureted V6 was optional. In 1986, throttle body injection replaced the carburetor on the 2.5 liter inline 4 engines. A Renault 2.1 liter 128 cubic inch turbo diesel i4 was also offered. Starting with the 1987 models, the 4 liter inline 6 derived from the older 258 cubic inch inline 6, which is a 4.2, with a new head design and electronic fuel system. So, the Jeep Cherokee went on sale in 1984 as an XJ, but Jeep would not make the Comanche pickup and would not be put into production until 2 years later under AMC. So if you look right here, now these Renault diesels, turbo diesel, they were not made for very long in the Jeep Cherokee and Comanche pickups. So if you want to know what when the last AMC was built, December 14th, 1987. So, and these are all the different models of Renault vehicles. And the AMC plant was at Kenosha, Wisconsin, as I remembered. So, and you can see the pictures of the Renault Alliance. Model years 1983 to 1987. Transmission, 3-speed automatic, 4-speed manual, 5-speed manual. American Motors, 1983 to 87. Chrysler, 1987 alone. It would be nice if I could find, a lot of AMCs in my area. I've seen one in particular, but it had so much rust on it. It was the AMC Eagle SX4 wagon, which was an 82 or 83. And there's the Comanche. You can't see it too good. And then there's the 1985 Jeep Renault models. Except this one has to be printed. I'm pretty sure that was printed in late 1984. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the video because that about wraps it up. And look for more video content when I get the time to. Alright guys, have a good one, and see you all in the next video.